Buying a home can be very overwhelming, whether it's your very first time or even if you purchased before, but it doesn't have to be. I'm here to simplify the home buying process so that you feel confident every step of the way. My name is Oakwyn. I'm a realtor here in Vancouver BC, and I've helped many buyers find their dream homes. Let's get into it. Step number 1, meet with an experienced realtor like myself who knows the local market and can guide you through the entire home buying process, answer any questions that you may have, and ultimately hustle to help you buy your dream home. It's important that you establish an agency relationship with a realtor that you trust. If we end up working together, I'll make sure that you understand every step of the way, and I'm not here to push, I'm here to educate, guide, and support. In this meeting, we'll go over together your goals, your timelines, and what you're looking for. We'll also go over the current market conditions and help you understand what to expect next and create our next action steps together. Step number 2, one of the most important steps is to get pre-approved by a lender for your mortgage. This will tell you exactly how much you can afford. Getting pre-approved means a lender will review your financials like income, debt, credit to determine your financial position. The pre-approval helps you understand your budget so you don't waste time looking at homes outside of your price range. Plus, sellers take pre-approved buyers way more seriously because it means that you're financially ready to buy. Again, this is one of the most crucial steps in the home buying process so that you save time, money, and stress before we even go out viewing homes. I can connect you with some of my trusted mortgage brokers that you can speak with. There are also several accounts that you can draw your funds from, like RRSP, TFSA, First Home Savings Account, all with different rules, so make sure to consult your broker and accountant. Step number 3, once you're pre-approved, use listing sites like Realtor.ca and REW. I will also set you up on a custom search so that when homes that meet your criteria hit the market, you'll be the first one to see it. Think about your must-haves and nice-to-haves, like number of bedrooms and bathrooms, square footage count, commute to work, and future potential for growth. It's also very important to identify your non-negotiables. That's the most important to you. Oftentimes that's location, from the nice-to-haves, which are things that you would like, but you can deal without or change later, like carpets, paint color, appliances are some examples. This will help you prioritize the most suitable homes from all the options. Step number 4, this is the most fun part, checking out the potential homes. You can book open houses or book private showings through me. When we're touring homes, pay attention to more than just the appearance. Check out the structure, the floor plan layout, the quality of the construction, and things that can cost you later, like leaky roof, old furnace, or renovations that are not properly done or done without permits, things like that. And really imagine yourself living in the home and the neighborhood. Sometimes buyers walk into the one right away, and sometimes it can take a few weeks to a few months. Either way, we'll take our time and make sure it feels right for you both emotionally and financially. Step number 5, making an offer. Once we find the right home that we want to pursue, we'll put together a strong offer. I'll explain to you all the terms like price, deposit, conditions, closing dates, and we'll make it competitive but smart. And we'll consider many things within the offer, like the current market conditions, how long it's been on the market, other competition from buyers, the comparable sales, motivation from the sellers, and more. You're telling the seller, hey, here's what I'm willing to pay, the dates I would like to move in, and here are the conditions that need to happen before I fully commit within a certain period of time. We call them subjects. It's written in a legal contract, and once it's agreed and signed by both parties, it becomes a legally enforceable contract. Step number 6. Once all parties have agreed on all their terms, congratulations, we have an accepted offer. But we're not done yet. We will do our due diligence, what we call subjects. You can think of them as like a checklist or homework that we need to complete. For example, common subjects include subject to you getting financing, doing a home inspection, reviewing all the documents like title of the home or strata documents, and you can put other conditions like insurance or you selling your current place and more. These conditions usually last about 5 to 10 business days, depending on the situation and what you guys have agreed on. During this subject removal period, the seller can't sell their home to anyone else. It's locked in with you, but it's conditional. Step number 7, once you've done all your due diligence and you're satisfied, you can remove subjects and submit your deposit as outlined in your contract. To be safe, I recommend you have the deposit available in your account ahead of time to wire transfer or take out as a bank draft. And be sure that there are not on any holds and it's actually accessible. That's the moment you say, yes, I'm all in. You're officially buying the home. Finally, as you count down your days to your moving date, hire a lawyer or notary to handle all the paperwork for you. They'll calculate the fees and taxes for you as well. And start prepping for your move, like booking movers, giving notice to your landlord if you're currently renting with enough time, setting up utilities like hydro, gas, insurance, internet, and etc. And also consider booking cleaners for your old place or the new place. And make sure that you're available on possession day to pick up your keys. Okay, now let's talk about money. Not just your down payment, but everything else that comes with buying a home in BC. Because the last thing I want is for you to be caught off guard. In BC, you have to pay the property transfer tax, which oftentimes is the biggest cost. And it's based on the purchase price, see here. For example, if you're buying $1 million home, you're paying $18,000 in property transfer tax, unless you qualify for exemption, like if you're a first-time home buyer or buying a new built home. But make sure to read the details to see if you qualify. Number 2 is legal fees. When you're hiring a lawyer or notary, it'll cost you anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 most oftentimes, depending on the complexity and your situation. Number 3 is home inspection. Whether you're buying a condo, townhome, or detached property, I highly recommend getting an inspection when you can. It gives you peace of mind and helps you avoid major issues down the line. The typical cost is about $500 to $700-800, depending on the size of the home. Number 4 is appraisal fee. Some lenders will require a professional appraiser to determine the value of the home. Typical cost is about $300 to $500. So as a rough guide, plan about 2% of the purchase price for closing costs on top of your down payment. So if you're buying $1 million home, plan about $20,000 to $25,000 in closing costs. This is why it's so important to plan ahead and why working with someone who walks you through every step really matters. Okay, that's the home buying process in a nutshell, from meeting your realtor to making an offer, all the way to getting your keys. I know it can feel overwhelming at first, but you don't need to figure it out all on your own. If you're thinking of buying, whether it's your first place or your next home, feel free to reach out to me and I'd be happy to walk you through everything and see if it's the right time for you. Talk to you soon.